Hey, this is Reese Scruggs from Havoc.
This is Adrian Cowan from Seven Spires.
This is Dallas from Narcotic Wasteland.
This is Ben from Goat Whore.
Hey, this is Steve from 200 Stab Wounds, and you're listening to the Great Metal Debate Podcast.
Welcome, everyone, to the Great Metal Debate Podcast. This is Xander, and I am here with the band Storm Ritual from Nashville, Tennessee, the black metal band. Let me start by asking you guys your names. Go ahead and introduce yourself. What is your name, and what do you do for the band?
Burns Darcy. I do lead vocals and lead guitars.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you?
Soul drums.
And how about you?
Haster, vocals and guitar.
Awesome. First thing I want to ask you guys is, how'd you guys get the name Storm Ritual?
What do you want to say? How you want to do this?
Just tell the story.
Well, me and him met on Craigslist of all places, and we got together and started jamming out and started trying to figure out, crunching names, trying to figure out which one it was. And I came up with one name that was something Storm, and he came up with another name that was Ritual something. And I was like, I tell you what, let's combine those names, and Storm Ritual started from there.
Hell yeah. Who or what got you guys into metal?
For me, it goes all the way back to Glar. I was like 12 years old. I found Glar, and I loved the shit out of them. But for this genre specifically, black metal, like I saw a guy with a Cradle of Filth shirt on, and I thought it looked cool, so I just bought the CD randomly. And then I wore it. Then I got my own Cradle of Filth shirt, and another dude came up to me. He's like, well, if you like them, you're going to love Emperor. So I listened to Emperor, and they're still my favorite black metal band today, but I was just blown away by them. And then I just went down the rabbit hole and went to the local record store, just got everything. There was a record shop called Earwax Records up in Wisconsin, and they just sold metal, so that the dude at that shop just, well, if you like this, check this out, and that's kind of how it evolved for me.
How about you?
For me, man, I grew up in the 80s, so I started out as a hair metal fan right out of the gate, but then I went from there, Pantera, Metallica, and then I found Slayer, and everything went to hell from there. So, yeah, my main influence, massive Slayer fan. Love Slayer. Cannibal Corpse. I have a very, very extensive background in metal. It kind of goes all over the fucking place.
Hell waits. All right, and you?
For me, it was when I was 8 years old. Well, I grew up on a lot of hard rock and like early metal, like Sabbath and stuff. It was from my family. But what really turned me into a metalhead was when my aunt took me to a Metallica concert when I was 8. It was the Wherever I May Roam tour, and that kind of broke the ice for me and got me headbanging. And then that same summer, my dad took me to see Megadeth.
Oh.
And Megadeth, they didn't want to be there, but it still left a big impression on me because they were opening for fucking Aerosmith.
Oh, yeah.
So I ended up with the shirts from those shows. I was wearing them to school. Everybody was calling me satanic, and I just fucking leaned into it.
Nice.
And yeah, I've been a metalhead ever since.
All right, so what are the first instruments that you guys played, and what do you guys currently play, like as far as gear, like name brands? Like, what did you first start out with?
Like the first instrument I learned was the violin when I was like 8, 9 years old. Then sax, then I graduated to guitar. I was like, 15. As far as my current gear, I got an Ibanez, and I really love the Black Star amp. And I got the MRX, like carbon copy delay, for some lead work. Pretty basic setup. That's me.
This is our bassist now.
We're joined by AJ.
Yeah, our bass
player. He wasn't here a minute ago.
Oh, okay. So
Nice to be here.
So how about you?
I actually started on drums, man. I never went into drums. It's been drums from the start. I started with a piece of shit $200 CB 700 kit. Wasn't worth a damn. Went from there to Premier. There to Pearl, and then I've got a Premier kit that I use for studio, and I've got a Yamaha Stage Custom that I use for live shows. And you?
For me, it was a shitty Harmony guitar that my uncle bought me at a pawn shop. I didn't really learn how to play much on that. I was just mostly trying to look cool and jumping off the couch to Iron Maiden and shit. But then I got a Samick, which is single coils. I learned quite a bit on that guitar, and then I got my first Charvel, and it was all over from that. And then I kind of went into keys. I picked up bass here and there. Mainly, though, I'm a vocalist. That's what I've been my whole life.
Okay. And we're going to go to you, AJ. What was the first instrument you learned, and what do you currently use as far as name brand?
First instrument was alto saxophone.
Oh, nice.
I played alto, tenor, and baritone for quite a while, actually, when I was a kid. Then I learned how to play, and then it was guitar when I was younger. And then I learned how to play bass, and I just really kind of took off on bass. So just kind of stuck with bass. Now I got a Black Star amp with the GK cab, rocking the Warwick bass.
Okay.
And then I got a PJ set up on it for my backup.
All right. So next, how long has Storm Ritual been around? Like, when did you guys start?
2 years.
2 years.
2 years in March?
Yeah.
2 years in March. Yeah, it's been 2 years in March. It's coming up March.
Okay, so almost your second-year anniversary, and you guys are kicking ass and taking names, and you guys just played you guys' first show tonight. How was that?
Fucking amazing.
It went better. It went better than we could have hoped for, really.
Yeah.
The sound was great. We had a huge turnout.
Yes.
Yeah, the
Lots of
sound was
support.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how'd you feel about it?
Oh, stoked. Shit, I'm still high from it.
Yeah.
Stage high.
It's an addictive
I like
drug,
that.
man. It's an addictive drug.
All right, so I know that you guys have the EP out right now with the 3 songs on it, but when can we expect a full-length album release?
Hard to say. We are. Say again?
I was going to say,
Yeah, we're-
within a year, probably.
We're planning on working on recordings. Like,
We haven't decided exactly what we're going to do.
yeah, we're sort of tentatively planning.
After
beginning
this
of-
show,
of
we're
this
going to
year.
be sitting down and figuring out,
But-
what are we going to do? Are we going to keep playing live, or are we going to go into the studio?
Yeah.
We're kind of, we're on the fence about it right now.
I would probably expect like another EP first. 'Cause that first release is more of a demo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
So, are you guys currently working on anything new?
Absolutely,
Yep.
all the time. Yeah.
Okay.
We get bored playing what we know how to play. So
Yeah.
we're always
Yeah,
doing
we've got
new
plenty
stuff
on
around.
backup. Yeah.
Okay. So, at the end of shows, whenever somebody chants one more song, you guys really can play like 100 more.
Oh no, definitely not right now. Maybe next time.
We
Maybe next
could
time.
do one of the ones again.
Yeah.
If you want.
Right.
Next time. Though.
That might be a little bit of an exaggeration, but so what is you guys' lyrical themes?
Say that again.
Your lyrical themes.
It varies. There's a lot of supernatural stuff going on. There's some descriptions of society, usually the dark side of it, the more violent side, the sad side, and that's where we draw like most of the feeling that you'll feel from our music.
Okay. Do you guys have any tours planned?
No, not right now. Not right now. No.
Okay. Now, let me just ask you this question then. If you guys got the opportunity to tour with any band you ever wanted to tour with, who would it be?
Woo!
Emperor.
Emperor, okay.
That's a big one, man. I don't even know. Come back to me on that one.
All right.
Man, that's a jacked up question. Woo, that's a lot, dude. You got one?
Well, that we could tour with.
I gotta go.
I know yours.
Emperor.
Oh, really? I thought you were going to say
We got 2
Borknagar.
emperors.
Really?
We got to get Borknagar on the bill.
Emperor's mine.
Yeah,
Final.
Emperor. All right. Well, we're not going to argue.
If you started with me,
I mean, if that's
I
too
would've
hard of
said
a
the
question, you know, you guys can name more than just one. I mean, I saw Old Man's Child in the back of your vest too. So
I'd probably have to say Belfagor, Dark Funeral.
If Old Man's Child
probably
came back out of the woodwork, then hell yeah, I'd love to.
Dude, I'd tour with Blue Dust Nord. I don't even think they tour, but man, that'd be
I'm not
pretty
sure about
intense.
that. Have you thought of one?
Yeah, what about Neurosis, dude?
Yeah.
Neurosis?
That would be
Oh,
a
yeah.
fucking tour.
Yeah.
My number one though is Emperor.
Yeah.
I stand by that. Yeah.
So I guess we wouldn't turn that one down.
No. That one would definitely get you so much exposure.
Oh yeah.
You know,
We can play Vakken open air with them.
Oh yeah.
or if they do another tour here in the U.S. like they did. Well, they didn't do a tour. They just played in Vegas a few months ago.
Oh, I saw them in 08. I think they did like 3 cities and they stopped by Chicago.
All right, so here's something like completely unrelated to music and you guys. This is just a off-the-wall kind of question. If you could be a dinosaur, which one would it be?
I think the Velociraptor. Because I like the agility.
Stegosaurus.
Yeah. I'd have to say Allosaurus just because at least he fucking had arms. You know.
Gorgor.
Oh, nice. I changed mine to Godzilla.
All right, and the last question. Where can people listen to and purchase your music?
Bandcamp right now.
Yeah. Bandcamp. Yeah.
Bandcamp is definitely an important one for underground bands.
We're probably going to take this the video we took of our performance and put it on YouTube as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that is all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us on the Great Metal Debate podcast.
Thank you.
And you guys put on a killer show tonight, and I can't wait to see you all again.
Thank you, Xander.
We can't wait to play for y'all again.
I appreciate it, Xander.
Yeah, no problem.